You already know what time it is. You already know what time it is. I got my Superman hat on. Got my Superman shirt on. Sporting, showing my school spirit. I have a pause right now, but man, it's in 30 seconds. The fucking Supergirl teaser trailer. I'm fucking ready. I have been following this movie ever since it went into production. I've been following this entire DCU since James Gunn announced it way back in 2023. I fucking love Superman. Yeah, man, I'm shaking. I am really excited for this. This is based on the Woman of Tomorrow comic, as we all know. Those who have been following this movie and those who even know about it. And I had this Woman of Tomorrow comic somewhere over there on my nightstand. I would get it, but I'm too excited for this. But yeah, let's do this shit. There's gonna be a countdown, but let's fucking do this. I'm super excited. Is that the theme? Tell me that's the theme. If that is the Supergirl theme, I'm over the moon. 9, 8, 7. You ready? Let's go. Crypto. Oh my god. Of course he pisses on it.
You managed to get most of it on the paper this time. Good job, buddy. Hi, cars are out. Hereby declare the 23 will be the best year yet. Let's be honest, babe, it's not a very high bar to clear.
I didn't know any of you were still alive. What was it like to lose everything in a day?
Ruthie! Oh my god!
The gods are not that kind. Okay, this does not look like this is gonna end well. For you guys.
Oh, please. Yeah!
Do others on your planet have powers like you?
Oh my god, Ruthie looks so good.
No, it's a pretty small group of 2.
Crypto, yeah.
Mama.
Was that Lobo?
He sees the good in everyone. And I see the truth.
Oh my god, she looks great. Dude, that was Lobo right there for a second. For like a split second. Yeah. Okay. We are playing that back. I'm going to turn off the subtitles. We are playing that back, man. And we are putting this in where it's supposed to be, 1080p. I don't know why I was in 480p, but I guess it's just because we are playing that back, though. I'll say my full discussion later on, but we're playing that shit back, dude. She looks so good. Oh, here, wait. Yeah. All right, here we go. One more time. This time in better resolution. This looks so good. Reactor explosion.
You managed to get most of it on the paper this time. Good job, buddy.
Dude, Krypton, there is so much to dissect in this.
Hi, cars are out.
Oh, this is the bus that they ride on.
Clear. The 23 will be the best year yet.
Millie Alcock looks so good as Supergirl.
Let's be honest, babe, it's not a very high bar to clear.
I didn't
Yeah.
know any of you were still alive. What was it like to lose everything in a day?
Is that the bottle city of
Perfect in a
Candor?
day. The gods are not that kind. Okay, this does not look like this is gonna end well. For you guys.
Dude, the fighting is gonna be sick. I believe
Have powers like you?
we saw Lobo somewhere.
No, it's a pretty small group of two.
Dude, this is gonna be crazy. Lobo, yeah, there he is.
He sees the good in everyone. And I see the truth.
The logo looks awesome too, man. There, let's also... Yeah, perfect. By the way, oh shit. Trying to show the, yeah, we're just gonna put it right here. Dude, okay, so... It's actually fucking kind of like cool to see because this is a direct adaptation for Woman of Tomorrow. I think because it's been said that like this is the first time DC Studios is doing a direct adaptation of a comic like brought to life. And honestly, like I can fucking see it. Ruthie looks amazing. The whole thing with Crypto, like her like crying and stuff. We all know what happens there for the people who have read or are reading the comic. We all know what happens there. We'll save that for the movie. But yeah, dude, it's actually fucking crazy and kind of mind blowing to like read the comic and then because I'm not done with the comic yet and I'm getting there, but like I'm like right in the middle of it. But I have not gone to like her origin story to Kara's origin story yet, but I am getting there. I'm trying to like read it more, not fat. I'm not trying to rush through it, but like I'm trying to like because I've been really taking my time with it, but I'm trying to like get like. I'm trying to like really read through it just so I can like get prepared for the movie. And honestly, like seeing it, like just kind of getting because I don't think Lobo's not in the comic. That I think Lobo's a whole that's a DC Studios thing. But dude, Jason Momoa as Lobo is gonna be awesome, dude. Hold up, so let me we gotta go back to
The good in everyone. And I see the truth.
Can I get a better... No. I wish you would fucking... There we go. That's the money shot. Ah, she looks good. And like that, dude, that poster, you know, I'm just gonna put that like poster right here. Dude, that poster looks so fucking good. And of course, this is gonna be like definitely a different version of Kara than like most people are used to, because of course, like, you know, they've like the TV show with Melissa Benoit. She portrayed Supergirl as like a, I mean, of course she had she had her lows and her highs and stuff, but like she was always usually portrayed as like this girl who's full of hope, kind of like a junior Superman, which is what kind of like was one of her like things that she struggled with in that show actually. But like this one, we're always used to kind of like Supergirl almost being like portrayed as like this, like basically like a girl version of Superman, you know, a Superman 2.0, where, you know, she's as hopeful and joyful as Superman. Nah, this ain't the case here. And I'm looking forward to this. Because a lot of people, when Superman first came out, and she like spoilers, but you know, I'm sure everyone has seen it by now, I would hope. At the end of the movie, they show Supergirl. She's all drunk and like all over the place and stuff. And some people were like, Supergirl? Because it kind of like, to honestly, like, because if you see that and you're like always used to the hopeful type of Supergirl, you'd like kind of look at that and think, oh, this kind of reads like an SNL skit or something, or it just kind of looks like a spoof of Supergirl, or like kind of like a satirical portrayal of her. But no, that's like, I mean, again, if you read Woman of Tomorrow, it's just like that's the comic starts out with her like at a bar, like drunk off her ass and stuff. So like she's pissed drunk, And so it's just like that is comic accurate. Like this is probably the most comic accurate like Supergirl we're gonna have. And of course, like we had the Sasha Calle Supergirl from the Flash, which the Flash is I have very mixed feelings about the Flash, but Supergirl, like Sasha Calle's Supergirl was very good. Like she was definitely like good in that. And it's too bad that she because I know she had a contract to come back for like a few more movies, but which that didn't pan out obviously. And you know that's I do feel for her, and I also feel for Henry Cavill, but we're not gonna get into that whole thing because that's the whole fucking controversy that I'm sick and tired of. But yeah, man, I am super excited for this. Yeah, man, I'm just looking at the Snapchat here. Hold up, let me real quick because I still have my OBS going. I'm gonna go back and listen to it because I think the countdown they were playing her theme. And I want to hear that again because I heard like a tiny bit of it with like, but when there's only like 20 seconds to go. So let's go all the way back. Because I think her theme was playing. I don't know if this is supposed to be her theme, but if it is, it sounds awesome. Ooh, that synthesizer. Dude, the logo here looks awesome too. I am hoping this doesn't get copyrighted. DC, please don't copyright this just for this. I'm just showing off the theme. Cause it's super fucking sick. Dude, I hope this is her theme. This has gotta be your Supergirl's theme, right? If it is her theme. Yeah, dude. Fuck. Yeah, there is so much to dissect here in this teaser. And again, I'm a full DC head. Like I'm not let me rephrase that. I'm not a full DC head. I love Marvel too, but I'm a very big DC head. You know, I lean much more into DC when it comes to, like, for instance, like a lot of, like, you know, I love the MCU. I love the MCU. I love, you know, Spider-Man and Daredevil are my top two favorite Marvel characters of all time. But yeah, I watched all those movies, and you know, I love it, and I can't wait. And the Doomsday trailer is supposed to come out today, and I'm gonna be reacting to that too. But dude, when it comes to DC, I like if I know that there's a DC movie coming out or whatever, like you know, Lanterns is also another show that's coming out after Supergirl, I think. But dude, ever since the DCU was announced by James Gunn way like 2 years ago, I've been following it. I wouldn't say religiously, but I've been really following it closely and like seeing like what all was going on and stuff. And yeah, I'm very excited for this, and I'm very excited to like just see what all is. I'm excited to hear Jason Momoa as Lobo, because I bet she's gonna not, because Lobo I think is a character that he's been. Well, I think James Gunn even like said that like the moment like when he said he was like doing a new universe and stuff, like the moment he announced that he was doing a new universe and everything, I think just as Jason Momoa that day texted James Gunn with like in all caps Lobo with like a million exclamation marks. So it's like Jason Momoa, it's obvious he's been wanting to play Lobo since fucking day one of whatever, you know, and he was good as Aquaman, but he, you know, in all honesty, when I was watching the second Aquaman, The Lost Kingdom, I was looking at Patrick Wilson as Ocean Master, and I kept on leaning over to my friend during that movie and saying, dude, Patrick Wilson looks so much more like Aquaman than Aquaman looks like Aquaman. It's fucking like Ocean Master looks more like Aquaman than Aquaman looks like himself. And it's just like, to me, it's just if you know, yeah. I don't know who they're gonna cast as Aquaman, but that's a whole other story. Yeah, dude, it's gonna be awesome because Jason Momoa definitely seems more like a Lobo-esque personality, and he's definitely, you know, he put his all into this because like like we saw how much passion he had. But yeah, man, I am super excited for this. I cannot fucking wait. You know what? I don't care. We're watching this the third time. We are watching this a third time. One more time for the road. One more time. I'm gonna treat myself. One more time for the road. And again, Ruthie looks amazing too. Ruthie looks amazing.
You managed to get most of it on the paper this
And I
time.
like how we're finally gonna I like how film is gonna dive into her origins, you know, like through this story. That's awesome.
I, Kara Zor-El, hereby declare that 23 will be the best year yet.
And I'm gonna pause it right here, considering this is the third time. So for those, because I know there's gonna be those people out there. The reason why Kara is waiting for that bus and not like flying off is because if you read the comic, she's celebrating her 21st birthday. I think it's her 21st. It's supposed to be her 21st birthday. It's either she said 23, and I don't know if that's supposed to be her age or if she is turning 21, but she's celebrating her birthday by getting drunk. And she can't do that with her powers act, but she can't do that under Yellow Sun. And we all know when Kryptonians are under a red sun, they don't have any powers. They're human just like the rest of us. And that means she can't fly. She's on the planet with the red sun, she can't fly, and that's why she's waiting for that bus and not flying off. So anyone who, any of those, guys, any of those smartasses wanna, why is Supergirl like, oh my god, this is so stupid, like why is Supergirl so, it's because she can't fly. Because she's on a planet with a red sun and she can't do that. That's why. Sorry, I sound like a fucking nerd there, but I am. I am a proud nerd. But yeah, just there's an explanation for that. Let's continue.
Let's be honest, babe, it's not a very high bar to clear.
Yeah.
I didn't know any of you.
This is gonna be.
What was it like to lose everything in a day?
Krypton didn't die in a day. The gods are not that kind.
Krypton looks awesome too.
Okay, this does not look like this is gonna end well.
For you.
For you guys.
I'm so excited to see this film. I know I said it already a million times, but I'll say it a million more.
Have powers like you?
That sword, dude, the sword! The sword! That sword is very meaningful.
Small group of two.
And it looks great as an adaptation.
He sees the good in everyone. And I see the truth.
Oh. What a line. I didn't even... I didn't process that line until now. I didn't process that line until now because I was just too busy kind of focusing on all the visuals, and I was listening to the voices. But Superman sees the good in everyone. I see the truth. What a line! That is a fucking line right there. That's a bar, as people would say. Yeah, man. June 26th, 2026. I'm ready. I'm fucking ready. So yeah, dude, Ruthie looks great. The sword. Again, the comic readers, or the people who simply read the comic to prepare this movie, and the people who are thinking about reading the comic, please do. You'll realize that sword is very meaningful. The sword that Ruthie has is very, very meaningful. It's more than just a sword. But yeah, dude, Krypton, diving into Krypton's origins and stuff is going to be great. And like, of course, like we all saw like the city getting bottled up. Is the bottle? No, because she's in I don't know if that's the bottled city of Kandor or if that's because Supergirl. I think that's supposed to be Argo City. Actually, I could be wrong. I think that's supposed to be Argo City because that's where Supergirl is from. Yeah. So it's gonna be so cool to read about that in the comic because I haven't gotten to that point yet, but it's gonna be so awesome to read about that. I mean, sad but awesome. Yeah, man. So I'm guessing because Brainiac, of course, is the one who takes the city and stuff. So obviously that's very much gonna tie into Supergirl's origins are gonna very much tie into Man of Tomorrow, because Brainiac is gonna be the main villain for Man of Tomorrow, so that's gonna be tying into that definitely like very smoothly. So I'm very excited for that, and it's gonna be interesting to see how Brainiac is gonna look whenever they reveal him, or whenever a trailer for Man of Tomorrow comes out. But yeah, super excited. I cannot wait. This is going to be awesome. Yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching. I am really excited for this film. I know I've said it a million times, but I will keep on saying it until until I am content. So yeah. Man. All right, well, have a great rest of your night, day, morning, evening, whenever the fuck you guys are watching this. And yeah, I will see you in the next reaction, and I will fucking see you at the premiere of this movie when it comes out. So yeah. Peace.